We've been waiting all day for this, and it has finally arrived. We're underway here. Big hit, and that frees up possession. That's gloved by Jari.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick, and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Quick pass to Marchand. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. Puck grab by McCarr. On the attack along the boards. He scores! Oh, a little puck luck with a play.
That's a beautiful goal, James, but how about the distribution? Just knowing exactly where the defender is, put that puck in the air enough to be able to get it over the stick, and then it lands perfectly. And then you got to corral it. He's got to find a way to get it off with good timing. He does, and it's a goal.
Canada's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area. And that when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do, and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Here's a blast. Puts it off the post.
Team Czechia has been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe. If this game is close and get another one, they can get right back in it.
Cutting to the slot. Scores! Connor McDavid.
Man, James, he's the benefactor of a great passing play. I mean, incredible vision to be able to land that puck right on his stick. But then he's got to do something with it, right? He's got to read where the goaltender is, and he's got to hit the back of the net.
More than half the period left to play. Canada's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And they win that neutral zone draw. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Sends the pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
I don't know why players don't take this shot more often, James. I mean, the backhand, it is so difficult for the goaltender to read.
Czechia has found their skating legs here as they've made it a one-goal game.
Well, and they needed to, James. It's a real tough start for them. They got behind the 8 ball, but as you mentioned, they got their legs, they find their push, and they're able to get themselves within 1.
McKinnon's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, what a save by Vanacek!
I think the goaltender had read the playbook on the shooter here, James, because everyone knows that he's got an incredible one-timer, and the goalie pushes across to make the save.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Hurdles won it off the faceoff. Czechia is looking to break out. Sends it over to Hurdle. With possession along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, and he misses on a grade A-plus scoring chance there.
Well, he's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on his stick, just unable to put it in the mesh.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Czechia is moving it along the wing. Quick feed to Rudolph. Now a quick pass to Marchand. Takes the feed into the middle of the ice. Puts it on net. Denies him.
Vanacek's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set.
Oh, save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
In the final moments of this period, we've got a 2-1 game. Czech has got it in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Faksa. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. And now he moves it quickly to Faksa. Blocked in traffic. Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Passes it over to Doughty. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Feeds it down low. Marner sliding the puck behind the net. Redirected off a stick. The puck skips off a piece of that broken stick on the ice. Sends a pass over.
Kubalik stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena which will welcome all of our minor hockey games here in attendance tonight.
Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. We can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. There's so many elements to puck retrieval. You have to have first few strides that are extremely quick. You got to lead with your stick, and you have to be able to lay the body on and then good position to be able to retrieve. He does a fantastic job, which leads to the eventual goal.
Necas wins the draw at center. Moves it to Pasternak. From point-blank range. Here's a shot. And he takes that one right in the midsection. Lots of time left in this period. Canada's got a 1-goal lead. Necas wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. Czech has got the puck along the boards. Huge steal in his own end. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. Too much congestion, blocks the shot.
Necas is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
Coughs up possession of the puck. Hronik's got it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Kasha. Oh, a clutch save! Puck grab by Crosby. And he slides it quickly to Stone. Team Canada's through center and now in the offensive end. Fires it! Oh, what a stick save! Quick pass to Morrissey. Near the point. Loose puck battle along the boards. Gains the zone through the middle. Great reach with the poke check. Gets in front of it for the block. Quick feed to Pietrangelo. Takes the feed from his own end.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Czech has got the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And it's turned aside by scores! And we are back to even!
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
More than half the frame has been played here. It's all tied up. Canada's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Sends it down low. Here's a short pass to Morrissey. And that's knocked away by McDavid. Faxa's moving the puck through his own zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Stamkos. Team Canada's ready to go on the attack. McDavid's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Takes the puck. Oh, he got fouled by Vanacek.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Beatles won a big draw in their own end. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Canada's gained possession along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Centering feed! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Czechy has got a hold of the puck. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Marner. And he was ready for that one. Here in the late goings of the period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Canada's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Slides the puck over. And that goes off course off a body. Trying to turn on the Jets here. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. We are underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. Slick feed. Crosby's got it into offensive territory. Czechy has regained possession of the puck. Moves it to Hronek. And he takes the pass. Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Team Canada's on the attack. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. And he scores!
Well, with a delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring. So that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Team Canada's won it. Moves it quickly over to Stamkos. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by McDavid. Cross-ice pass! And that goes off the side of the frame. Pushes it across to Natchez. Steps into the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Blatt. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
Team Czechia has been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense. Czechia is ahead in this game because of their second line. I've been really impressed with their performance tonight, James. When you look at the trio, you have to look at the physical engagement, the way they're distributing the puck, and hey, the finish that goes hand in hand with it.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Czechia's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides it across to Palat. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's intercepted by Marner.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Here's a chance. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Takes the feed. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Morrissey's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one, and the puck dies on his stick.
Jari's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Petrangelo's got that shutdown zone ability, which is his skill at defending one-on-one situations, guys. He keeps calm, reads the play, and breaks it up. He can really bail out his team when they need him to.
Picked up along the wall by Hito. And he had the answer on that one. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And it's a quick pass to Stone. Czech has got the puck along the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, it stays out.
Canada's been getting a ton of good looks and generating opportunities, but going off the post, just getting some bad bounces, some unlucky ones. They're going to have to create their own fortune.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Schuster. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Precision passing is what leads to this one-timer opportunity, and it wasn't just an opportunity, James. It was a direct finish as he just slaps it and hammers it home.
Here in the late goings of the period, Czech has really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And now he tries to get it across to McKinnon. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Team Canada's trailing, that's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Quick pass to Doughty. And that's wide of the net. Czech has got the puck. Fires it down the ice. Scores into the empty net. Heather, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
Czechia's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Taken by Hronek. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Grabbed along the boards by Stamkos. Centering feed. And that's stopped. Moves it on over to Doughty. Quick feed to McDavid. Comes up with the stop. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Czechia's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Canada's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Cheryl, I really like how this team stayed with it all night long. They ran into a hot goaltender, but you know what? They kept putting pucks on net, and it paid off.
Well, it really did pay off, James, and sometimes you do have to stick with the game plan and really trust that what you're doing is right. Listen, they earned the possession time. They earned the ability to get the puck to the net. They need a little more net front presence, I thought, but they found a way to capitalize.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.